So since the price of Bitcoin is testing this key level of resistance, will it break this time? Because we know in the past price action, whenever the price of Bitcoin has showed this relief rally type of scenario, after reaching around this falling trend line, what has happened? We have found rejection and also this price retracement. This similar scenario has unfolded again and again whenever the price of Bitcoin was trying to break above this falling trend line. But in our case, it was different because the price here made a new lower high. And what does this mean? Compared to the previous low, the price was able to find support at this 0.618 Fibonacci line and also form this 1, 2, 3 reversal or even this failure swing bottom type of formation, which is indicating once we are able to break above this neckline area, which right now is lying around 21,500, that is going to trigger a big bullish movement here in price action of Bitcoin, which could bring the price towards this 23, even 24,000 here in the upcoming days. But for the immediate short term, it's very, very important that we overcome this obstacle, this falling trend line obstacle, which is holding the price around 20,500 area. Because if we do manage to close the daily above this falling trend line, then this is going to trigger another very, very bullish movement where we could be getting gravitated towards the neckline area from this 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern or the failure swing bottom. So doesn't matter how you look at this price action, guys, we just want the price to break this resistance here in the medium short term, which is around 20,500, and doing that will trigger a very bullish movement where we could be getting gravitated towards this 0.2 area, which is the neckline, and this neckline is lying around 21,500 price range. So if we are going to break above that, then this is going to be a very, very bullish scenario, because we are not just only going to look this as a 1, 2, 3 reversal, failure swing bottom, also as a double bottom which has played out, and we are starting this new rally here to the upper direction. Beside this example, guys, what I also want to add in today's video, which is pointing us that maybe the price of Bitcoin could show further movement here to the upside before choosing a trend duration. Because if we look at this one example using 4 different indicators, according to this descending channel, we have found out that price of Bitcoin has always got rejection when we tested the upper line area from the descending channel, and lower line acted as a support. Since the price of Bitcoin has already found support at the lower line area, we are also seeing this range bound and price slowly heading towards the top of the channel. But right now, if you monitor this indicator, this Williams alligator indicator is definitely going to be another line of resistance. So what we want for an actual trend reversal, or to give us a confirmation that this line is going to get broken around this 21,500, we need this Williams alligator indicator to show this bullish crossover. Because we have seen whenever the price of Bitcoin has started this impulsive movement, in Williams alligator indicator, we have always seen this green line appearing at the top and blue line at the bottom. But in a downtrend, you can see blue line always appears at the top and green line at the bottom, and same scenario has unfolded again and again. I mean, the blue line in a downtrend was always at the top and green line at the bottom. And right now, if we look in our case, this is still a bearish crossover where the blue line is at the top and green line at the bottom. So now, if we are going to see this crossover happening, I mean, this Williams alligator indicator, the green line appearing at the top and blue line at the bottom, then there is a very high probability that the price of Bitcoin is also going to continue this rally even towards this 30,000 range. But for this confirmation, right, we also need confirmation from this MACD, RSI and T3CCI indicator. MACD is already confirming it. You can see this is a bullish MACD cross. RSI line is below 50 level, but it could be slowly re-entering above it. Once we see that, I mean, once the RSI line is above this 50 level, MACD remains bullish MACD cross, and also the T3CCI starts appearing in a positive territory, then that will also indicate this time it is going to be a bullish crossover, and that will trigger a very, very bullish scenario, even though the overall market structure looks very, very weak for Bitcoin. I mean, this relief rally might take us around this 30,000, and again showing this downward continuation after that. So this is also one potential scenario which could be playing out, but for that, or for all this scenario to play out, we need to overcome this obstacle here in the immediate short term, which is around 20,500, and also the neckline, which is around 21,500 area. And beside this, guys, in a 4-hour time frame, this rising trend line has always been respected. Even though this was a downtrend, you can see whenever the price tested the rising trend line, after that we saw this relief rally. Each and every time we broke below it, bigger price retracement each and every time, you can see here. So that's why as long as we are going to remain above this rising trend line, we are going to be fine. But once we lose the support from this rising trend line, then we have to be extremely careful, because losing the support from this rising trend line could trigger a bigger sell off. So that's why, guys, that's why this rising trend line is going to be monitored very, very closely in my video, because once this rising trend line support is going to get broken, then all the bullish scenario what we have talked so far is going to be invalid, and price is going to continue this lower highs, lower lows continuation pattern, because in the overall market structure, the trend of Bitcoin is still very, very weak. Why am I saying you that? Because according to the bear flag in a daily time frame, the lower target is still open, right, which is around 14 to 15,000 area. Also the double top pattern or Adam Eve pattern, you can see if this target is going to be reached from the neckline till the top, you can see that lower target is going to be somewhere around 14 to 15,000 area, just like here from the bear flag. And also, right, also if we see any sort of impulsive movement, then maybe this smaller retest was actually not a retest, and price of Bitcoin is going to see this actual movement towards the 30,000 before choosing a trend direction. So that's why this double top pattern, Adam Eve, bear flag, and also the 2P reversal pattern here in a monthly time frame is pointing us, once the price of Bitcoin breaks the support, the key level of support, then we are also going to monitor this lower target, which is still open. And according to this 2B reversal pattern, you can see the next confluence area is also between 14,000 to 15,000. So 14 to 15,000 is still going to remain our target here to the downside. But for now, as long as the price is above this 19,000 and also following this rising trend line, we are expecting this trend continuation to continue, and also price to show some bullish movement here in the immediate short term and also in the upcoming days. So these are some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then do destroy the like button, and all the individual watching this for the first time, come on guys, hit that subscribe button and the bell before closing this video. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.